Episode of Jack's Business Talk. Let me double check something real quick. But sorry, I want to make sure that the computer was disconnected from the earpiece so you guys could hear me a little better. So sorry about that. But anyway, last week we got the Buffalo unit done, and the flooring is all installed now. All we have to do now is get everything out of there, do a quick cleanup, and we should be ready to do a photo shoot on that one. Then after that, our next big project is going. Well, I'll tell you what our next big project is. YouTube land. See, I've been doing some thinking, and I think one of the things we're going to start doing is I keep getting a lot of questions about different areas, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing a little series, and I'm going to talk about what I feel is the 10 best areas to invest in Pittsburgh, and I'm going to break them down neighborhood by neighborhood by neighborhood. And then I'm going to do the 10 worst areas to invest in, and the 10 best areas to live in, and the 10 worst areas to live in. And that way you kind of get a little bit of diversity and you kind of come to your own conclusions. And these are just my opinion. So anyway, with all that being said, and I'll break it down, like I'll do, like a certain area. Like, for example, I know like Beachview is going to be one of the areas I'm already thinking about doing. And I'll break down all the areas of Beachview, and I'll give you the average age, the median, what they typically do for living in that area. And I'll just break it down. And I'm not planning on spending a whole ton of time on each zip code. Like, I'm hoping to, under a minute, put a lot of information out there that you guys might find useful. And I have some other video ideas, and that's something else I'm going to be working on. And with all that, so there got some good stuff coming down. Unfortunately, this Thursday, though, I won't be able to attend the weekly accountability meeting, even though I'm hosting it. We're going to have Trey Better 99 or Harrison hosting it again. It'll be my last night in training for the fire extinguishers. Hopefully, if I pass everything, and then I can kind of just set my own schedule, which would be pretty good, because then I can just do my own thing. But yeah, so that'll be good if I can kind of make my own schedule and stuff. I'm sorry, I can't read the comment. I'm not familiar with the language, so I apologize. So anyway, after that, hey Lars, how's it going? But yeah, after that, I think my next biggest project is the landscaping business isn't really taking off this year like it really should be. So although I'll be doing some work and showing you some behind the scenes stuff when it comes to that, I don't think it's going to get as big as I would have liked, and I think it's going to still be me doing most of the work. I'm not going to be able to hire anyone. And if that ends up being the case, then I don't know if it's really going to keep going. I may have to just shut it down after this year and just not bring it back again, because the other big thing I want to do is start working towards a CDL potentially. And like I said before, there's a good chance of some different things happening where just the atmosphere, there's not as much. I don't know how to explain it. I'm basically in a couple years going to be let go, more or less. I very highly anticipate that. So instead of just hanging around and waiting for it to happen, I'm trying to take action so I have something to either fall back on or switch to. So that's something to think about too. Oh yeah, yeah, Lars, I heard you talking a little bit about it in a Frank's thing. Congratulations, by the way. I don't think I think I was just listening in on that one. I didn't get to post anything. Yeah, you're saying you're really excited about it. I'm happy for you. But yeah, so that's something else I'm working on, is that, and I know it sounds crazy, but if you know how I am, then you know that I just can't stop. I am probably going to end up getting my real estate license to work as a referral agent, and I want to do, there's a few different companies. EXP kind of made it where you can, the referral, was it referral agencies stuff? There's a few different companies that do that now, but I would like to look into more trying to do that. And my partner, she's going to get her real estate license, so hopefully I can just, anyone that I could potentially pick up, just make a contract that they go over to them. I'm not even more so much at that point trying to make money. Like, I'm not trying to make money off my partner, but I want to make sure that if someone comes to me and I kick them over to them, that we're actually getting to keep the money. Hey guys, I'm